The rap industry has just experienced a monumental change, not due to a diss track, a feud, or a viral controversy, but because of legacy. Specifically, it stems from two giants of young money, Lil Wayne and Nicki Minaj, who have been reshaping rap for over 10 years. Their collaboration on the Banned from NO remix didn't just make waves on the charts, it shattered them. Welcome to celebrity rap life, where the red carpets never roll up and the spotlight never fades. The rewards are legendary. Because in celebrity rap life, every downfall can become a comeback, and every headline tells a deeper story. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss a second of what's coming next. Nicki Minaj has officially made history. With Banned from NO debuting at 1 on Billboard's Rap Digital Song Sales chart, she now holds the record for the most one-hits in the history of that chart, surpassing Drake. Take a moment to appreciate that. This is the same Nicki Minaj who burst onto the scene with razor-sharp punchlines. The artist who used the mixtape circuit to prove herself. The woman who turned alter egos into an art form and transformed pink wigs and clever metaphors into powerful statements. She now stands above every other artist, including Drake, on one of the most significant measures of success in contemporary rap, digital song sales. This achievement goes beyond mere bragging rights. It's about acknowledgement. It serves as a reminder that Nicki Minaj, often overlooked in discussions about the greatest, is not just part of the conversation, she's defining it. Banned from NO wasn't expected to be the track that made history, which adds to its poetic nature. It wasn't a meticulously crafted, Grammy-seeking anthem. Instead, it's a raw, impactful remix that returns to the genre's roots. Wayne, the pioneer. Nicki, the force of nature. Together, they created magic once more. The original version, a Lil Wayne solo track from the Carter 6, had already begun to gain traction with its bouncy beat, unfiltered intensity, and genuine authenticity. But when Nicki Minaj joined for the remix, everything changed. The energy intensified. The stakes were raised. Fans felt the difference immediately. Nicki came in strong. Her verse served as a reminder, not only that she can compete with anyone lyrically, but that her writing remains top-tier, fierce, and impossible to overlook. Banned from NO could have been released in 2012 and still resonate just as powerfully. That's how timeless their chemistry is. When the song dropped on streaming platforms, fans rallied around it. Twitter lit up. Clips of Nicki's verse spread rapidly on TikTok and Instagram. What began as just another remix transformed into a cultural milestone. Then the chart news arrived. Banned from NO debuted at 1 on Billboard's Rap Digital Song Sales chart, marking Nicki Minaj's official surpassing of Drake for the most one entries in the chart's history. Let's take a moment to reflect on that. We're talking about Drake here, the same Drake who's been a streaming powerhouse for the last 10 years. This is the artist who's ruled radio, playlists, and award shows with an iron grip. He's released albums that turned into major events and had years where every song on the charts bore his name. Yet, when it comes to digital rap sales, where fans actually pay to own a song, Nicki Minaj has emerged as the clear queen. This situation goes beyond mere statistics. It's about legacy. For too long, Nicki has had to work twice as hard for half the recognition. Her influence has transformed the rap scene, carving out a space in a male-dominated industry and turning that space into her throne. Adding to the significance of this moment is Lil Wayne, her mentor. He recognized her talent before the world did and passed the torch to her without ever doubting her ability to carry it. This is a moment of full-circle triumph. Wayne, as always, brought his A-game to the remix. His flow is precise, and his wordplay is sharper than ever. But it's their combined presence that energizes this track. It's a reminder that despite the industry's evolution, the original members of Young Money still have what it takes. Naturally, discussions about Nicki and Drake are heating up. Once viewed as equals under the same label, the two artists have taken very different trajectories in the public eye. While Drake's commercial success has remained strong, he has faced increasing criticism in recent years, from ghostwriting allegations to concerns over his trend-driven approach. His immense legacy is frequently up for debate. In contrast, Nicki's path has been one of resilience. She has had to contend with misogyny, negative media portrayals, fan rivalries, industry politics, and the ongoing question of whether she still has it. Each comeback has been met with skepticism, and every achievement has been scrutinized. And here she is, setting new records, outperforming her contemporaries, continuing to transform the culture. What makes Nicki's one even more remarkable is how genuine it feels. This achievement wasn't driven by a major label's marketing push or a TikTok campaign. It was fueled by pure fan enthusiasm, pure desire. People wanted this song. They purchased it. And in doing so, they made a statement that's louder than any article or award show oversight. Nicki is still that girl. Wayne is still that guy. And when they collaborate, it's unstoppable. It's also worth noting how this record was achieved. Digital song sales signify ownership. Streaming is about ease. But when fans buy a song, they're making a deliberate choice. They're investing. They're declaring, this isn't just a good song, I want to own this moment. And that's precisely what this is. A moment. A moment for Nicki Minaj to establish her legacy among the all-time greats, not as a side note, not as a minor detail, but as a headline. A moment for Lil Wayne to remind everyone that his endorsements carry weight, because they last. A moment for hip-hop to reflect and ask, are we giving our pioneers the recognition they deserve while they're still active? Because what Banned from NO signifies is more than just chart success. It's a reminder that when discussing bars, lyrical skill, influence, and history, we must include Nicki Minaj. Not out of obligation, but because it's the truth. This record-breaking achievement also raises questions about what's next. Is this just a singular success? Or is it the beginning of a new era? Nicki has hinted at more music, and Wayne is experiencing a creative revival with the Carter 6. Could we see a full collaboration project from them? A Young Money resurgence. Fans are curious. Labels are paying attention. The culture is tuned in. Because if Banned from NO has taught us anything, it's that the veterans still have new tricks up their sleeves. And when you underestimate legends, they don't just return, they break records while doing so. Nicki's ascent to the top of the rap digital song sales chart is both a celebration and a moment of realization. It's time to acknowledge her long-standing dominance and stop shifting the benchmarks every time she achieves a new milestone. She has set a new record. Let that stand as a definitive statement, without any qualifications. For Lil Wayne, this further proves his talent for identifying and nurturing exceptional talent. Each of Nicki's successes is also a victory for him, not just as her mentor, but as someone who has consistently prioritized artistry over mere popularity. Banned from NO represents a triumph for legacy, those who have never followed trends but have instead created them. As things settle down, one undeniable fact emerges. Nicki Minaj is far from done. Lil Wayne is still active. The music they produce continues to resonate, inspire, and sell. This isn't merely a chapter of history, it's a glimpse into the future, crafted by the very icons who laid the groundwork. The message is unmistakable. Don't underestimate the royalty. They are still defining the game. This story is far from over, and the truth is still unfolding. I want to hear what you think. Drop your take in the comments. And if you don't want to miss the next twist, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss a second of what's coming next.